Hey everybody, this is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. I'm not on camera today. However, I do want to read about Harry and Meghan's upcoming expose with Miss Oprah Winfrey. Now, a lot of you all don't know, but I've watched Oprah since the 80s. I absolutely loved her back in the 80s. But in the past 5 years, I've kind of like lost interest in her, and I don't think she always plays fair with her interviews, and she is pretty much biased. Now, with the Harry and Meghan issue, I know she got invited to the wedding. I don't know if they're friends. I think it's more business arrangements. But I think since everything's happened with Harry and Meghan lately, especially after the interview was done and the Queen took certain positions away from Harry and Meghan, I think Oprah feels responsible in some sort of way. However, that's why they went back and they recorded a couple more minutes, 30 minutes more of interview time, or at least down and sizzled it down to 30 minutes at least. Oprah feels some kind of way that it needs to be addressed. And I think that what we're going to see on this interview coming up on Monday, March, I guess they said the 8th, I think, is going to be telling. I think I'm going to read today and see how Oprah feels about Harry and Meghan's story, about what happened to them from the time Meghan came on the scene. So, I'm using my, let's see, I'm using my damn Tinker Tarot cards, and we're just going to see. And I'm going to just throw out 3 cards about Oprah, how Oprah feels, what's going on with this interview that she just had with Harry and Meghan. What is her overall feeling about Harry and Meghan? So I'm going to pull out 3 cards. So here we go. 3 cards. Okay, so we got 1 card. There's multiple cards. And let's see, 2 more cards. 2nd card. Oprah, how does she feel about Meghan and Harry? Oh, 3rd card. Okay, so we got 3 cards. Alright, so this is upright, upright, reverse. So 1, 2, 3. Okay? So the first card is engine. And we're starting with the 7. So the Chariot. Okay. And then we have 5 of Earth. And then we have reversed Librarian. Wow. Okay, so let's read. So what I'm seeing right now regarding how does Oprah feel about the interview with Harry and Meghan? How is she feeling about them right now? How did it go? What does she think about them as a couple? And that you're charging ahead, but they're coming out of a tunnel. This is what she's thinking about them. That this, they've been in a tunnel. They've been secluded. They've been protected. Now they're coming out of that tunnel, charging ahead. Full steam ahead. They feel it, and they're trying to push forward to make money. They're seeking money. They're moving forward, trying to take control of their own life. But right now they're not finding that success, and they're lost. And they're in this big city, and they're lost, right? And that they don't follow rules. They fall outside of the rules and boundaries. And even in Hollywood, you could say Hollywood has its own rules and boundaries and stuff like that. But I think that Oprah is thinking, y'all haven't learned anything, and you don't follow rules. And it's not saying it in a good light. She's not thinking this is a good thing about them. Which is why and I believe Oprah, when she found out that Harry and Meghan had lost their patronages from the Queen after they heard about the interview, Oprah felt obligated to bring them back to help shed more light on what happened. Like, it's not my fault this happened. This is because of them. So they're in LA looking for success. They're moving forward, trying to take control of their own life. They're moving through the tunnel. They're not out yet. Oops. They're not out yet. But right now they're facing because of the interview and because of some other things that they're doing, they're facing not making the money they really want to make. They seem lost. And Oprah doesn't think they follow rules. They don't have structure. And that's going to be their downfall. This is what she thinks is going to be the downfall. Because they want to do it on their own way. And they're not following the rules. But right now, because of that choice, they're out in the cold with no money. Nowhere to go. So that's how Oprah feels right now about this situation. So, let's look at the reasons why Harry, what's going to be exposed during this interview. Something the public doesn't know that we'll figure out is the reason. I mean, if you like Meghan and Harry, I like Harry, I don't like Meghan. I mean, I have issues with Meghan. I'm not gonna say I don't like her. I have issues with her. But if you like her and Harry together, you're always gonna make excuses for things, right? And if you don't like her, you have issues with her or Harry, then you're gonna find issues with the situation. So what I'm gonna read is these Illuminati cards, because I don't think this is a. She's told her story through the Finding Freedom book. She's written her letter. She's told people. She's got people to get her story out there. Meghan's leaked a whole lot of things. Harry's even talked about why he left England in his role. So for them to do another expose or another interview, this is to put the record straight. I'm sorry, y'all have to put my ringer off. They want to set the record straight for the first and final time. This is what Harry's thinking, but Meghan's thinking this is just what she wants. She just wants publicity. And Meghan's just like, I love this. The Queen's bowing to me. The Queen Oprah's bowing to me. The Queen of England's bowing to me. The media's bowing to me. So she's just loving it. She is loving it. So, but what is the ultimate goal of what they're trying to do? What's to say, Meghan? So I haven't answered the question yet. What is Meghan's ulterior goal for this interview? Okay, so we're going to do 3 cards. That's one. I'm not going to read reversals. Too many cards. Another card, please. Meghan's ulterior motive for doing this interview. What does she want out of this interview? So, second card. Turn this upside. So 1, 2. Meghan's just like, I love this. The Queen's bowing to me. The Queen Oprah's bowing to me. The Queen of England's bowing to me. The media's bowing to me. So she's just loving it. She is loving it. So, but what is the ultimate goal of what they're trying to do? What's to say, Meghan? So I haven't answered the question yet. What is Meghan's ulterior goal for this interview? So I'm asking the question now. Okay, so we're going to do 3 cards. That's one. I'm not going to read reversals. Too many cards. Another card, please. Meghan's ulterior motive for doing this interview. What does she want out of this interview? So second card. Turn this upside. So 1, 2. 3 was thrown out. So these are Illuminati cards. Now these cards are a little different to read than the rest of the cards because it's like based on the game system. But for me, when I think about Illuminati, I think about world events. And I think this is like a world event because so many people are going to be watching this. And from the get-go, I already told y'all that Meghan wants to be the queen of the world. She wants to be on top of the world. You can go back to all of my videos prior. There's 2 things that stands out for me. Meghan wants to be the queen of the world. She wants to be in control. And Harry, unfortunately, is trying to recreate, regenerate, re-engineer his mother through Meghan. And Meghan knows that. And so she's always wanted to be like Princess Diana. So all this works together for them right now. So the first card we got about what Meghan, what is her ulterior motive? What is her motive about this? So we got New World Order, NWO. Gay marriage. Oh, look at the marriage. So let's look at this closely, y'all. So it says, oops, this is my right, save marriage, love is love in the church. So it's perfect. An issue everybody gets mad about and nobody can agree on. Power and resistance of all groups. So Meghan and Harry are always out there talking about compassion and speaking for the voices that aren't heard. So, but these issues of equality, she wants to be seen as a person of compassion that's fighting for other people. And she knows these are very controversial issues, and she wants to be able to get out ahead of it. This is publicity for her to push forward her foundation and her showing people that she is compassionate and this is what she wants to do, and they weren't allowing her to do this. Not the gay marriage, but just issues for equality and social justice. She wants to be seen, her and Harry to be seen as these people, but more so her than Harry. Harry just wants to do service. She wants to be seen as doing service. This is how she's going to make her money. This is how she feels. And so the things that she wanted to put her efforts into, the royal family said no. So she wants to do it her own way. Now, there's other things she wanted to, but this interview with Oprah is more about this. I want to portray to you all that I am this compassionate person, and all I want to do is let other people know and understand and hear the voices of the unspoken heard. I want people to understand that I'm just here to be their voice, or to help open up so other people can avenues so other people can hear their voices. Okay. Then we have back from the dead. Oh, yes. Okay. Stop the, I didn't say what the ing, whatever the ing is, right? Okay. It didn't work before, so let's do it again. Play this card only during your turn. Okay. So this is saying whatever she was doing before when she was in the royal family, all the things she's been doing up since she's even left the royal family and come to America is not working. Her reputation is really not good. Yeah, you can walk away, but you walked away in that, okay, when you were with the royal family, that didn't work. Now you're in America, this isn't working. Not the way you want it to. So she's trying another off. This is another way back from the dead. This is to resurrect her reputation with Oprah. I mean, right now she's being torn apart by a lot of people. So she's like, okay, I need to get in front of Oprah so I can tell it the way I need it to be told. I'm tired of other people talking for me. The book didn't get through. I need to speak for myself. And, you know, narcissist was like that. She doesn't want anybody speaking for her. She wants, you know, in that interview, they showed that little clip when they said, Oprah asked her, were you silent or were you silenced? She wasn't silenced. Oh, she wasn't silent. She was silenced. And so because that wasn't working for her, they wanted to leave. They blamed everything on other people. Yes, there was a lot of crap going on in the media over there, but that's not why she left. Because that girl never planned on staying there. She had her own agenda. And this is who she wanted to be seen for so she can make money. She's using that as her pedestal to go where she wants to go. Whatever she did over there and what she's doing now currently is not working. So she's trying to resurrect her reputation from the dead. It didn't work before. Let's try it again. This is a different way. Now she's with Oprah. And she's trying to create the magic in her life. She wants to be the focal point. So let's read the bottom. It says, play this card to help protect the place against the disaster. Using this card lets any magic groups in play use her action tokens to oppose the attack. So, of course, yes, she's been attacked on her reputation. And she's want to create this new persona. I'm a compassionate person. I've been trying to show that nobody's seeing it the way I want to see it. So I'm going to try this again and create this with Oprah by using this interview. This interview is going to draw a lot of people to not only to me, but to the things that Archwell wants to do, me and Harry wants to do. We can now tell you exactly how I feel about what I want to do and how I want to be seen. So that's why she's using this to resurrect her own career, her own reputation, so she can get more sympathy votes, more support. It's a platform so the world can see her and other people can, like, okay, the queen took everything away from me, but guess what? When people see this interview, this is her intention now, they're going to be other companies coming to me, other organizations coming to me and want me to help, and I'm going to get paid that way. I'm going to help them because they're going to help my pockets. And y'all may say, no, she's this great woman. She's not about money, but you're wrong. Okay. fame and prestige and money. Now with Harry, we're going to do the same eliminated cards, right? What does Harry want from this interview? Okay. I'm going to pull 3 cards again. All right, 3 cards. What does Harry want as a result of this interview? So we got 1 card. That's 2. I'm going to take 1 more. 1 card at a time. 2. And 1 more card. What does Harry want? Prince Harry want from this interview? What does he want? All right, so we got a card. We don't read them upside down. All right, early warning is the first card. So it's 1, 2, 3. How they came out? This is Harry. Let's read it. Give one place a 10+ to defend against any disaster. Playing this card is a free action. Okay. Harry's intent is not to hurt his family. Harry's intent is to say, okay, things are going really bad. You know, we ain't got no money. Not the money we thought we were going to have. We don't have the connections that we really wanted. Well, they're not coming to fruition like we thought they would. Not as quickly as we want them. So he's trying to head off one reputation of being impacted, destroyed by this whole thing. This is what we want. He just wanted to tell his story. And he didn't want any more bad press. He's tired of the bad press. I mean, he's not seeking it. He's not making it. It's not him, really. Yeah, he wants to do what he wants to do, but he's not doing it in a negative way. It's not his thing. He doesn't want to do it in a negative way. So he was trying to head off some danger, and then he got the patronage taken away from him. And it's like, you know. So that was that. Then we have the second card, which is earmarks. It says, it is vital, I say vital, that your tax dollars be sent to my constituents right now. So, for me, it's saying that Harry really isn't a service. He wants money sent to his to his constituents right now. He is about service, y'all. He really is. He's not in it for the money for himself. I know Harry he feels that he's always going to be taken care of. He knows that. But it's the pursuit of money that Meghan wants, and that's why he's trying to help her to make her feel comfortable, because her main ambition is fame and money. His is service, and as being a prince, he knows he's always going to be taken care of. But he definitely wants to do service work. He wants to get money and raise money for the foundation to actually help other people. See, to him, it's vital that the money gets sent to the constituents, not to him. California, so anyway. Last card for Harry. Principia Discordia. Ooh, let's read that. It says, can you see that? The original manuscript, each weird group in your power structure increases its resistance by 1 for every weird group you control. So if there are a total of 5 weird groups in your power structure, each one gets +5 to the resistance. Unique artifact. The original manuscript. So what I feel is that Harry and Meghan, when they originally got married, there was some principles that they have in common. From Harry's point, he's more concerned about really raising money and helping other people. That's all he's ever known. And this is what is in his heart. With Meghan, it's more about making her dreams come true, making her more famous. And he wants to get back to the original. Let's just raise money for other people and do what we said we're going to do. Together. Us together doing what we said we originally wanted to do. We're all out here on this other path now. I mean, I'm here with you, but I really want to just give back. He wants to be transparent, and he wants to follow orders. He does. He's in for the military. He wants to follow order. But because he's also upset with the royal family, or he's upset with the rules he has to follow in a way, and definitely what's happened to his mother, he kind of steps out of his box every once in a while. That lens is distorting a lot of things of what he's seeing right now. Everything's about his mother, because my mama got divorced, my daddy didn't love my mother, and my mother died because people didn't watch out for her, and the reporters were hounding her. This is how he's seeing stuff. It's something he needs to deal with. His thing, this addiction, and this strong emotions and hold that he has onto his mother, that she was a victim, is making him a victim. Like he's not really trying to protect Meghan as much as he is really trying to protect his mother. And he's going to do everything he did to live through her to do the things for Meghan that he couldn't do for his mother. And he's living his life through that lens. His mother was a humanitarian. His mother really, truly believed in giving money in herself to other organizations. She really did. I mean, whatever we're going to say about Diana, she was a humanitarian. She didn't go take money. She didn't want to seek the fame. She was already famous. It just was. She was a natural at it, right? People just were drawn to her. She didn't have to create a mystique or a character of herself. She just was, and people was drawn to it, and she learned how to use it. That's fine. But Meghan has to create it and have this illusion, this magic illusion about it, trying to create what she wants. Donna just had it. She just had it. Harry, everything he does is about his mother. He needs to figure out a way to let that not be his driving force to the end, but a driving force to, for his own, what he wants to do. He has to shift his perspective of how make this more healthy, because it's not healthy right now. She's using him and he's using her. He's using her as his substitute mother. I'm going to save you and create this life for you and do for you what I couldn't do for my mother. And I'm doing this for you and my child. My child's not going to turn out like me. And she's like, I just want money and fame. And we gotta use service to get there, cool. But we're gonna do it big. She's not on the same level as him. And that's what he wants to get back to. He wants them to be on the same page, but they're not. There's a lot in common. There's the service work, being humanitarians and the foundation, but they see it through two different lenses. She's never gonna change. He has the ability to change if he gets the right counseling. Because it's killing him. The focus of why he's doing it is driving him crazy. Anyway, so that's that. I want to go back to that for a second. How is the interview going to turn out? How are people going to receive this? So I'm going to use the Oracle of Oz. How are people going to perceive this interview when it's aired and people have a chance to sit back, drink it in, and say, how did I feel about that? I'm just going to throw one card. How are people, the viewers, going to see this interview? This will be like our summary of, if you took a poll, what would the outcome be? This would be the majority of the outcome of the survey. And we got a 2, and it says Jay's, what does it say? And so I just looked up what Jay's Morning Warehouse, Regent Street, London means. It's a famous shopping center in London for the rich. And it sold all types of supplies needed for funerals. That's why you have the grief, you have the mourning. They're done. So that's what this is going to mean. People are going to be like, you know what? We feel sorry for you. We understand what happened with your mother. You made a choice. We have no more sorrow for you because we see overall this is all about money. Some people are going to watch and some people aren't going to watch it. It's going to be a lot of people. It might be 50-50 of who watches it. Like the ratings for this is not going to be as big as they want it to be. Not the live show or the initial show. But I think this interview between Harry and Meghan and Oprah is going to put a lid. Like, you all may talk about it. Y'all may talk about it afterwards, about the loss. But I think people are going to think that them coming back to England is a lost cause. It's a shame. They feel sorry for Harry, but now it's time to move on. It's old news. You made your decision. You told your story. We don't agree with what you did, how you did, especially the people in Britain, that you're all about money and selling yourself. And so because that's where you really want to go, that's the overall goal of what you really want, because Meghan wanted and you're going along with it, Harry. But for the most part, people are going to, once they hear everything that's being said, their feeling is going to be like, yeah, we're done. Yeah, go ahead, live your life. without us. Just go. This relationship between England and you and your wife is done. There's nothing really you could do here. And you see the newspapers too here too, because even with the media, it's going to be the same thing. Like, okay, you get no more attention from us. You may get a news story here or there, and baby's born, whatever. But for the most part, yeah, that special relationship that most roles get, especially the high level, senior level ones, yeah, it's done. It's done. It's time. We're going to let go. One other card, and I'm done, is how Prince William is feeling about all this right now, because no one's really talking a lot about him except for saying, his mother died too, which is true. And they were supposed to be close brothers. I know I'm going to have to read this book. But I want to know, one card, how is Prince William right now feeling about all this happening with his brother in this interview with Oprah? So we're just going to throw one card out to end this reading. One card for Prince William. And this is it right here. Got it. It is the Actor. Card number 26. Let's read card number 26. I gotta get the book out, y'all, because I don't remember all these. It's hard to remember all these. So 26 says, the Actor. Well, I think we can kind of assume, but let's just read it. So this is number, backwards, 26. The Actor. So I'm going to read it for ya. It looks as if the moment you are acting out a role, and are you possibly doing this in order to finally play an important part in your life? But both are only theater, and you're scared. Either you fear that you will be found out, or that you are a bad actor. I can't make it up. This card can show you looking at the whole world. All of us play only minor or no parts. We are all just small humans and can do nothing against the great forces of the heavens. This allows us to repeat the pre-formulated lines of the drama we play for the umpteenth time. Well, but where am I in this? In the prompter's box. So, to me, what this is saying is that Prince William thinks that Harry and Meghan are just actors. They're going to get in front of that TV with Oprah in that interview, and they're going to be just acting and not being. And I think more so for Meghan than it is for Harry. I think he thinks they're both acting. Like, he's not amused. He is not happy about this. And he thinks they're just trying to play it up to get sympathy, right? And so he feels as though this is all act. It's just an act. You all are just asking for sympathy. So this is why with the card, let me see if I can find it again. Yeah. He's over it. He's going to be over it. Quit your moaning. We're done. You want money and fame? Go get your money and fame. You don't have to drag our family through this to get the money and fame, but that's what you want to do. So I'm done with you. You're actors, and you want to be an actor. So go do it. But I'm done with you. Stop your moaning. Stop the pretending. That's how he feels. He's done. Harry, you really need help with getting over the death of your mother, or getting through it, not over it, because you never get over the death of your mother, but getting through it. And once you get through it and find out who you are, not lean on your wife. Yes, she's there as a support role. That's what you want. But I really think that, this card turned over, that you need to really and truly find your own true voice, aside from your mother, aside from your father, your brother, your wife, and find out who Harry is and show that person. And this card that fell out here, and I was just messing with the card, was just media sensation. Write in any name from today's headlines. Any number of media sensations may be in play, as long as the names are different and don't duplicate. And any regular personality card. Destroying a media sensation does not count toward any goal. They come and go fast, too fast. So their time is over again. Their time is over. Where does that card go? It's over. Pity party's over. You're going to get some leeway with this for a couple days, and then you're done. It's over. You won't be the sensations. You won't be the darlings. You won't be garnering the attention that you want. This is just the last straw. That's all I can say. I don't know how to say anything else. You will see people will turn them off. They will turn them off. And they'll never garner the attention again. Ever. It'll be like Wallace and Edward. Never have that attention, the glory, the fame, the adulation again. So anyway, that's my reading, y'all. Stay tuned. I may do another one later this week. Praying for Prince Philip. Hopefully he recovers. I know he said he didn't want to live to be 100. That's what they said. He said he never wanted to live to be 100, and he's almost there. I would love to see him become 100, but this is between him and God, and hopefully everything works out okay. So I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a blessed day. This is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. You know how to get in touch with me at ascensionsoulcoaching.com if you want to set up a reading. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.